This is TransAfricaRadio.
In studio with me today, I've got somebody that's totally phenomenal. So funny because I remember saying this yesterday when we had our guest yesterday. And I remember saying this, that, I love celebrating awesome Africans and Africans that are entrepreneurs, Africans that understand the fashion business, right? Right?
Yes.
Welcome. Should I address you as your real name, Busi, or should I address you as your social media persona, which is the Beehive,
Social
right?
media persona. The Beehive, the Queen of Zamunda.
The Queen of Zamunda.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, welcome to Le Good Life, and thank you so much for joining us right here
Thank you
on
for having
TransAfricaRadio. We are, going to have so much fun today.
Hope so.
Hopefully, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully, right?
Excited
Introduce yourself. Who are you? What are you doing here today?
Like we said, my name is The Beehive, aka the Queen of Zamunda. I'm the brand representative of the brand Galxy. And yeah, I've been with the brand since we started. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
lovely. You've got a lovely voice, by the way.
Thank you very much.
You're going to take my
I
job,
should
when?
join you.
Yeah, you should join me. But
Should I?
anyway,
Yes.
yes, you are the co-founder of Galxy.
No, I'm not the co-founder.
You're not the co-founder.
No, Utumisani Mahlangu Kesperu
Yes.
is the co-founder, and the founder is my brother Tatiso Vitots Dube. Yes.
And what's your involvement in the brand?
Look, people think Tots and I are siblings because we're that close. We've been that close all our lives. When he started this whole thing, obviously it was before we met, and then when we did meet, he came to me for like advice on colors and what he can do, what he can't do, etc. And that was easy and natural because we both had a liking for fashion. Yeah, and then it just went from there, from strength to strength. We started selling, obviously, in the back of his booties to drive his brother's Corolla, this green, nasty one. It didn't have paint on the hood.
Was it not happening back then? Was it not fashionable back then?
No.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
That's like a car you got in the house. And
Yeah, but you know what they say.
Then.
Yeah.
No, it was really not happening, trust me, when I tell you that it was. But the clothes were happening, so thank goodness. And then we started selling from then. When we were both at Tux, he dropped out to open the store in Hatfield, which is now closed. But he did that. We had a good about 2.5 years. It was actually going to be 3 years now in July. Yeah,
3 years. Been quite a while.
It really has.
Yeah, we'll
really
touch
has.
base more on you guys
later.
closing a little bit later on.
Sure.
But I want to know, for somebody who's not seeing the clothing items, for somebody who does not know what the brand looks like, how would you define the brand?
Do you know what? Our tagline says it all. It's smart, retarded, ambitious.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's very bold. It's bold. It's bright. It's somewhat loud, but I mean, in some of the ranges we've had it a few ranges that were subtle.
Yeah.
But you cannot miss it. If you're in a Galxy garment, we can see that you're in a Galxy garment, and not only because of the garment and the quality of the garment, but because of how people carry themselves in the garment. So you cannot miss it at all.
And who's your target market? I mean,
do you know what? To be fair, we started fairly young, and we didn't have the answer to that.
Yeah.
All we wanted to do was see people in our clothing, whether it be young or old, whatever the case may have been. And it became clearer when we opened the store, because now you start to see spending targets, like people spend money differently. The kids spend X amount, the adults spend X amount. So then we had to split the ranges into a more subtle range for the adults that started with us when we were young, because now these are our friends that I'm speaking about, because we've been in this industry for so long. So, we understand the switch up from being loud to wanting more subtle clothing, and we also don't want to lose the 12, 13, 14-year-old that wants to wear Galxy, and we also want to take that 14-year-old into their adulthood. So we cater for everybody, basically from about 13 years to about, I want to say 30, because a few of the guys in the brand, like they're almost 30. They know themselves. so I want to say up until about that old. But I mean, some of the stuff you get men and women much older who appreciate it. The accessories, the caps, are for everybody. The socks are for everybody. The more subtleties are for everybody. So we really cover a large base.
They're quite interesting. And for somebody for somebody who wants to buy, right, somebody who wants to buy from you guys, now that you guys have closed the store, So we want to know, for somebody who wants to buy now,
Yeah. What
how are they going to get hold of your clothing items?
Don't panic.
Because I'm panicking already.
Don't
I'm thinking
panic.
I need
we have you
clothes.
covered. Everything's covered. I mean, we have a website,
Yeah.
www.galxboy.com, which we're also going to make much better. And then we've got 2 WhatsApp numbers that they can contact us on, but all of that information is on our social media. So it's on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and we're very personal with our customers and our followers. Like, they'll send us DMs with questions. We'll send them, we'll respond. We'll give them a WhatsApp number personally. We'll give them calls and let them know, of X, Y, and Z. So we're still very personal with the customer, but they can definitely get a hold of us. So if they check out our social media pages and go onto our website, all the information will be there.
This is TransAfrica Radio.